What's up, everybody? Got a nighttime lecture for y'all. Yeah, come on in. Tell y'all about this X-Men. This X-Men energy that just hit the planet again. What's up, Joanna? Y'all come on in. Come on in. What's up, Darren? Come on in and we'll get started in a little bit. Come on in. We'll give them another 30 seconds and we'll take it. We'll go in. All right. Let us get started here. Now, as far as X-Men, what up, Brian? As far as these X-Men that have came out for the last few years, starting with X-Men First Class and on downward, they took a new path and decided to go with a new cast and a new feel versus the old X-Men back in the day. Now, starting from X-Men First Class, which was the prequel and the original formation, the prequel, which talks about the original formation of the original X-Men who hit the block. And what we got going on here is what happens as time goes on. Well, in Days of Future Past, all hell breaks loose because the wrong decisions were made and they had to deal with Sentinels, Archons, or whatever, when they ruled the world, self-sentient robots who had destroyed the world for the most part and was trying to hunt down all the X-Men, who are Starseeds, of course. See what I'm saying? So since they were Starseeds or whatever, they would come and attack them and absorb their abilities and use them against them. So they sent Wolverine back in the past, like us Starseeds incarnated back in the past to this time here to fix the timeline. That's what they did for Wolverine. He returned back to his past self to fix the timeline. See what I'm saying? So we when he fixed the timeline or whatever, he went back to his future or whatever, and you know, things were like it was pretty good. So now we dealing with this new timeline of events. What up, Aaliyah? We dealing with this new timeline of events, which would go on to awaken Apocalypse in the second X-Men movie. Now, dealing with Apocalypse, you know, he represents the revelation. Apocalypse just means to reveal. So he revealed to the world a truth that of the occult sciences that had been hidden from them. They so busy using regular physical technology, they have forgot their soul powers. You see what I'm saying? So X-Men Apocalypse was going to destroy the world and created a new. Of course, they stopped him from doing that. And bring his goal was to bring ancient Egypt back to prominence. You know, bring the new power back. But of course, they stopped him in that. So, stopping him led to this new chain of events with the Dark Phoenix movie. Now, in the Dark Phoenix movie, you get Jean Grey, which you know her last name Grey. Grey is the color of neutrality, balance. You know, so the neutron, that's usually the color of it. Now, what goes on next here? They on a routine mission to help. They on a routine mission to help these astronauts or whatever. What up, Miss Mimi? And save them, cause you know it was an incident in space, and there was this force waiting on them, and it flowed all through Jean Grey and absorbed into her. Now we know this force to be melanin, cause the girl in the movie called it the spark of all creation, and we know melanin and soul are the sparks of all creation. So the original spark of consciousness or whatever. So she absorbed this energy into her DNA, into her genetics, and it activated her full power. You see what I'm saying? So from this point on, she will begin to awaken the Phoenix within, because she awoken it in Apocalypse, but her melanin wasn't activated. She just awoken her soul power, but she didn't fully activate her melanin. Well, in this movie, she activated her melanin. Now she got her melanin and soul powers activated. So she's a complete and holistic being now. So some events go down in the movie. You know, she trying to figure out what's going on with her. She fucked up or whatever. So before you can move on to the future, you got to first understand your past. So she went back to her father, who gave her away because he didn't understand what she was going through. So he gave her to Xavier so he could help her, right? So she found out about all this, and then after that, her team show up because she started going out of control. Because you know sometimes you unlock this raw power when you ain't got no guidance or you don't understand what's going on. Then you start to lose it. You kind of go into a state of madness for a while. So that's what happened with her, and they got into a scuffle. Her and the X-Men got into a scuffle, and she made a mistake and killed Mystique or whatever, right? So what happens next? Is she flies off, and some other events go down, and she has a run-in with Magneto, and things didn't work out for her there, so she left again. And she met this another lady who was actually an ET, an alien posing as a lady, but they were fucking imperialists. So from what they call, I think, the Dabari Empire. I think that's what they said in the movie, calling them the Dabari Empire. And what they were all about was conquest, which is why the Melanin Force destroyed them. All they did was go around fucking shit up. You see what I'm saying? So all they did was conquer when they were in power. So now, since that's all they did, the Melanin Force came to their planet and wiped them out because of this self-centered way, this self-centered path they just chose to take, and destroying people all around in their system or whatever, right? So now what happens next? You got her meeting this lady, and this lady tell her what this power really is inside her. She tell her, like, nah, you got the spark of creation inside of you. You got the greatest force known to man inside of you, which is source melanin. You see what I'm saying? Combined with your phoenix powers, which made her special, because this power was unlocked inside her in Apocalypse. Her soul power, her phoenix power was never her soul power. Now she got the melanin to go with it. Now she a fool with it. She got all her power back now. See what I'm saying? And she was trying to tell her, like, they don't know what you is. They don't know what you really about. But she was trying to manipulate her to destroy humanity so that they could take over or whatever, right? Now, what goes on next? What happens next here? You know, everybody after her now. You see what I'm saying? Because of her killing Mystique. Magneto tries to kill her, you know. Then Charles show up as Xavier. He shows up and talks her out of her. He tried to bring her out of her madness, which he was successful. And the E.T., the lady in this movie, which she just simply represented Jean Grey's dark side for the most part. That's all she mainly represented. And what made this so interesting is she absorbed the force too. She absorbed the melanin too. But as you will find out, all she wanted to do was fuck up the planet and destroy the world. And Jean Grey didn't want that. At the end of the day, what all Jean Grey wanted was for her people to be free. You see what I'm saying? And happy. You see what I'm saying? So they end up clashing with each other or whatever, right? Now, when she absorbed the melanin from her, she began to die, because without melanin we can't live, right? She began to suck her life force. So she passed out or whatever, but Cyclops came there just in time and struck her before she could complete the process. Now they get captured by the military, and I find it interesting that they put Jean Grey on a cross. They crucified her for the most part in the movie. So she's Jesus Christ in this movie. For the most part, she Jesus Christ. They telling you right there, she the Christ figure in this movie. You see what I'm saying? And when they crucified her, because she got crucified because she wouldn't accept who she truly was, which was she was a goddess awakening. So she was having a hard time accepting that, because she didn't ask to be a goddess that awakening. But you know, when the awakening happens, the awakening just happening. And either you're going to accept it and make it happen, or you're not going to accept it and use it to be destroyed by it. That's usually how it works. So, what happens next here? Xavier comes to speak to her. You know, there's a battle going on or whatever. Xavier comes to speak to her and try to, you know, talk her into waking up. He was telling her, you got to wake up, Jean, which is interesting. You got to wake up. You see what I'm saying? You gotta awaken to who you truly are. Jean, this is not, you can't play with this. This could destroy you and everybody around you who you love. That's what he was trying to tell her. And she was like, I understand. I know what I need to do now. He was like, what you need to do? He said, I know I gotta fight to protect my family and myself. You see what I'm saying? So that's what she did. So she woke up and then she raised hell. I mean, she went in. It was a beautiful scene. She started whooping ass. She started taking niggas down, letting niggas know what it was. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, God damn, she ain't playing no games. Then the lady showed back up, who she, you know, her dark side showed back up to test her one last time to see if she really wanted the power. But this time, she willingly gave it to her, but she gave it to her in huge quantities, and it was starting to destroy her. But the problem was she was destroying everybody else around her with this power. So when she realized her mistakes, she realized, like, oh, okay, I'm fucking up. Self-destruction is not the way to go. So she flew up into space, and that's when she ascended. She ascended up into space for the most part. And that's when she destroyed old lady in the her dark side or she balanced out her dark side in this case. She balanced it out, and she transcended her human vessel, her physical vessel, and became a phoenix again. You see what I'm saying? It was a beautiful scene. She became the phoenix. She became the phoenix. She transcended the physical plane and became returned back to her true goddess self, which was her phoenix self. You see what I'm saying? So, and they showed the end of the movie her flying in space or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's dope. That's cool. Cause usually in the comics, they kill off the Phoenix most of the time. So it was refreshing to see her finally get her just desserts and rise up and become the divine goddess that she was supposed to be. Ascend up out of here. They finally let her ascend in this movie. So this completes the this particular trilogy or quadrilogy, because it was 4 movies really. For this storyline, which was X-Men First Class, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, and now Dark Phoenix. So they showed you in this movie what it was all about. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the resurrection of divine feminine, because the Shekinah, as they say, because she's gonna be the next ruler of the next cycle, the Aquarian age, as I was telling y'all in my Baphomet Times video. She's gonna be the next ruler. You know, the God is her time again. You see what I'm saying? This is the time she's been waiting for. The prophesied period where she would ascend back to her throne again and usher in a new golden age. And the divine masculine was contracted out by the goddess to help her fulfill this objective. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what we doing here. Divine masculines working hard to help the divine feminine find her way again out of this madness that's going on in the world. You see what I'm saying? Out of this hell that's been going on in the world. So ascending up out this shit, helping us ascend up out this so we can usher in this new golden age, this new Aquarian age that's gonna be beautiful. The new world, the new earth, the new heart. So this is what this is all about. The prophesied return of the goddess. That's what this movie showed you. The golden goddess has returned. You see what I'm saying? The golden Shekinah has returned. In all her glory, both dark melanin in her melanin and her divine self. You see what I'm saying? The dark phoenix is just the melanated phoenix. That's all. That's all it means. Or the melanated soul. That's all it means. So she just acquired her melanin again. She just reactivated it fully. And cause she already awoken her soul power in Apocalypse. So this is the direct sequel to Apocalypse, but it's really a trilogy, for real. It's really a quadrilogy, for real. Cause Days of Future Past set this trilogy up. You see what I'm saying? And of course, X-Men First Class was the prequel to all this. Telling the story of the original X-Men. And what is the X? The X represents genetic activation and awakening into universal power. It also, in Sufi teaching, represents the completed God and completed man and completed goddess and completed woman. You see what I'm saying? That's what it represents. That's what the X represents, the number 10. And number 10 equal up to 1, which is oneness. You see what I'm saying? Boundlessness, wholeness, holistic, holism. You see what I'm saying? So that's what this is about. That's what this movie about. Just wanted to drop that intel on y'all, let y'all know what it is. The rise of the divine feminine. It's the rise of ushering in a new golden age, a new force on the planet coming soon. Well, not coming soon, already happening at this moment in time. We're just in the preliminary period, the prequel. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The prologue to this new age ascension. You see what I'm saying? We're just clearing out all the bullshit right now and giving people time to awaken. That's supposed to awaken during this time period. That's all that's happening right now. So, with that being said, you know, that pretty much ends this particular lecture. So, hope y'all go out and enjoy the movie. You see what I'm saying? It's a pretty good movie. Probably the baddest X-Men they've dropped so far. And, you know, let them know what it is. So, with that being said, y'all got any questions before I get up out of here? y'all have any questions before I get up out of here. All right. This is Marvin Jones. Put the word out. Hope y'all ready for this new golden age. Star Season work hard for this. We came back to usher it in, and we doing the big right now. This is our time. So if you want to do something, if you want to create something, now's the time to do it. Create that advanced technology, that creative work. You know, that business you always dreamed of. Now's the time to do it, cause it's our time of resurrection, especially from 2020 on down. So with that being said, I'm Marvin Jones. Share this with your friends, put the word out, and I'm out. Peace.